Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a little updated Q&A. The last time I did a Q&A was probably back in like 2017, which was almost 4 years ago, which is insane. And I feel like I've changed a lot as a person, and also my life has changed so much as well since then. I was literally in year 9 back then, and I'm now like graduated school. So I'll ask you guys on Instagram and Twitter to send me in your questions, and yeah, let's just hop straight into it. I got like 2 questions asking me, what are your plans for this year? What are you doing after year 12? I was gonna go to uni, but then I realized I didn't want to spend a large sum of money on a degree that I wasn't 100% confident with. I've decided to take a gap year, so I have a lot more time to work, film videos. This year is very like trying new things, working. There is so many potential jobs that I can see myself doing in the future, but I don't know like what I can narrow it down to. I might do some work experience at places that interest me. I'm still not used to not being at school. I do enjoy not being at school, but then at the same time I'm like, I feel like I should be at school. That's what I've been used to for like the past 13 years of my life, so it's like, what am I meant to do with my life right now? What do you wish you knew before starting year 12? Obviously year 12 is hard enough. Ask questions if you need help with anything, like, you know, your teachers are there to support you. They don't want to make you fail. I know at some points in year 12 you'll feel like, oh my god, it's like never ending. Everything just keeps coming on to you. In the end, it's definitely worth it. I remember thinking that last year was going to be like so much fun, but if I'm being completely honest, I wouldn't say it was the worst year of my life, but I would definitely say it was a very challenging year. Definitely find a balance between studying and having a social life, or like doing things that you love. Look after yourself like mentally and physically, as well as like getting things done. Use your frees wisely if you have them. I know a lot of people that didn't, and you know, then they get stuck behind. If you use your frees wisely and you get your work done, year 12 is not that hard. Year 11 was so much more difficult work-wise and assignment-wise than year 12. It's just that in year 12, everything counts. By the end of the year, your ATAR is just a number. A lot of people put so much pressure on themselves to get a certain ATAR. If you know what you want to do, I guess that is important. But for me personally, I just tried my best with everything that I did work-wise. But at the end of the day, like in literally like 2 years, people won't care. Your year 12 grades won't matter. It's so worth it in the end, 110%. Surround yourself with like good friends that are gonna like build you up and like support you. I know this is like hard to say. Have fun. You know, you're only gonna do year 12 once, and make the most out of it. I love this question. Okay. Best thing about leaving school, you have so much more free time. You can do whatever you want. You can work. It's totally up to you now what you want to do. I feel like everyone can relate to this, but definitely you're not going to see like all of those people every single day of your life. Sometimes that can be for the better, sometimes that can be annoying for some people. Not being in that environment, as I got older at school, I still felt like I was being treated like I was a lot younger. So it's good to finally get out into the real world and be treated like an actual adult. Your friend group, like you're probably going to stick with, but like leaving certain people from your school, like certain people that you're not going to see every day, can also be a good thing as well. I tried to make that in the least shady way possible. Any upcoming concerts you're going to / looking forward to? At this stage, I actually don't have any concerts coming up except for Splendor, which is a music festival in Byron Bay. And then I was also meant to be seeing Harry Styles at the end of last year, but obviously that didn't happen, did it? Since filming that clip, I've actually bought tickets to see Genesis Owusu in May. So that's exciting. I might vlog that, I'm not sure yet. I also might be getting tickets to this festival called Fresh Produce Festival, which is in October if it's not too expensive. I've also got that coming up as well. I was meant to be seeing Harry in Melbourne for night 2. So whenever that does go ahead, I'm still gonna go. I'm very happy I got Cherry Pit tickets, which is insane. And whenever that does go ahead, like I'm 100% gonna like film it and vlog it, because I personally love watching other people's concert vlogs. I prefer vlogging so much more to just like sit down videos like this. How is your mental health doing? It's pretty well, like there's nothing, y'all don't need to worry about me, it's fine. It's definitely been worse in the past, but right now it's pretty good. It's been better, but it's pretty good right now. Most memorable thing of 2020? I mean, it's got to be laneway, let's be honest. Bridget asked me this question, and I'm friends with her, so kind of like, I feel like she wanted me to say lonely. We're gonna go to the Twitter questions now. And I actually got a lot more Twitter questions than I expected, so thank you. Best and worst parts of high school. The best and worst can be the people that you're going to school with. Besides from people, the worst part of high school, I would definitely say, is the workload and the mental breakdowns. I had so many mental breakdowns last year. What is your dream holiday? I really want to go to New York. That is one place I want to go so badly. But some other places that I want to go are definitely Amsterdam and London. In Australia though, there's not really any places that I'm like, I really want to go there. I'm planning on going to Sydney soon, but I don't know when that will be. If I do eventually end up going to Sydney, I will definitely make a video out of it and vlog it. What is your dream career? My dream career since I was literally like 5 or 6. I've definitely always wanted to be like a professional musician or singer, but you know, the chances of that are very low. Music management and like marketing. I would love to like work for an artist. That'd be so much fun. I would love to work in like event management, but then again it like changes like every single month, I swear to God, and that's why I'm not going to uni this year. Top 3 favorite concerts you've been to. The top 3 favorite concerts I've been to, definitely, these aren't in any specific order by the way, but definitely FAQS in 2018. That was such a memorable concert. I think it was just because that was the first ever concert I'd gotten front row for, and I was like, what is my life? Because every single other concert before that, I had never lined up. I had never been at the front or even like close to the front. I would always get there when doors open and like be right at the back. Rule Ready Tour 2018, that was very memorable because it was his first ever show in Adelaide, and this is when he was like getting a bit of like recognition. Me and my friends did this like sign project, and then he like noticed it, which was really cool. Also Painkiller Tour Melbourne for Rule as well, just because that whole trip was so much fun. It was the first ever time I had flown for an artist. Also, I know definitely at the time it was like so much fun. In Stereo in 2017 was so like, I was like the happiest person ever at that show. Looking back at it, I'm like cringing at myself, but I definitely like loved every second of that concert. It was so much fun. I know I mentioned 4, but there you go. Top 5 music artists. I'm gonna go to Spotify stats if you don't know. It's pretty much a website where it tells you like your top 5 artists in like the last 4 weeks. This is gonna be kind of embarrassing because I love listening to like pop mainly, but then I also have a really guilty pleasure for like musical theatre songs. So my top 5, going from 5 to 1, are Benny, Stella, love her. 4, Julie and the Phantoms cast. I remember seeing a TikTok about Julie and the Phantoms and I was like, what is this show? And then I saw that it was directed by Kenny Ortega, who also directed all of the High School Musical films, and I was like, okay, I have to watch this. And then I watched it, I fell in love with the entire cast, and yeah, I now listen to the soundtrack all the time and I'm obsessed with all the songs. I love Owen Joyner and Charlie Gillespie. Number 3 is Lime Cordiale. I was meant to be seeing them like a couple weeks ago, but we're not going to talk about that. When I filmed this clip, I thought I wasn't seeing Lime Cordiale, but they've now announced that they're going to be part of a festival called Fresh Produce Festival, which I may be going to. I now may be possibly seeing them in October. Okay, that's all I have to say. Number 2 is Why Don't We, and then number 1 is Rule. Some of the other like artists I listen to who are on here are One Direction, Shawn Mendes, Harry Styles, Johnny Orlando, Thomas Heaton, Wallows I also really like, Steven, Tyler the Creator, Ariana Grande, Cup Sport, and 5 Seconds of Summer, just to name a couple. My top 5 artists of all time are Why Don't We, Troye Sivan, Rule, 5 Seconds of Summer, and I don't know why, but Shawn Mendes is number 1. I don't know why. How do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I'll be 28, which is very, very scary. As long as I have a good, stable job and I've moved out, I think that's pretty good. I also hope that I have a really good group of friends around me. Maybe people who are more than friends, I don't know. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. We hit that yesterday and I was like, oh, because I've been on like 500 and something for a really long time, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Missing someone.